Oh, Lord, y'all. Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy, Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Y'all know my mama's up in here. Say hey.
Hey.
And y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producer in the house.
What's up, guys?
Okay, y'all. Listen, I know that on the why does it look like my mic is lower and lower every time? Oh my God, is this even my mic on?
Yeah, it has to be. All right.
Hello? Can y'all hear me? Oh Lord. Wait, why is my mic so low? Are you touching this?
No.
Y'all, can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me real good. Every time I do this show, the mic is too low. But guess what? Y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producer in the house.
What's up, guys?
Hey, y'all. Okay, y'all, let me just tell y'all this right now. We trying out some new technology. I know y'all people down there at TikTok is mad with me, baby. Because I ain't posting nothing over there in 48 hours. And y'all over there digging through my crates, going back in time to see what I used to talk about back in the past and liking old videos and stuff like that. I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but we trying some new technology, you guys. There's this AI, yes, I said AI program that's supposed to help us make all of our shorts and clips from now on. So we just kind of testing it out. Did you test it out?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, you learning how to tell the truth these days. That's so amazing. Oh, goodness, y'all. So let's see what's going on up down here today, y'all. Okay, I see another video right after the intro. So I told you put pictures first. So
No, that video you sent me, there was no story to it. It was about because you sent me by itself. It was about Todd. It was in the email. Todd Chrisley
what are you
talking about black people in jail and
oh, y'all. So this guy took Todd Chrisley video, and you know what? Okay, y'all, I gotta tell y'all this. Every time somebody white does something good, black people be like, you don't get no credit because you're supposed to already be like that. Y'all watch this. Todd Chrisley standing up for black people down there to the jailhouse, y'all. Watch this.
Black folks after being pardoned by Trump. Listen, this is a long shot because so many people are told no. And being in the prison system, anyone that says that it's a fair shake, it's not. Because I dealt with young African-American males in the prison that I was in that were not treated the same. They were denied programming. They were denied access to certain things. I was not denied that, but we know why I wasn't denied that. And so I think that is a much bigger picture that we all as a society as a whole need to look at, that we are one. And whether you're Republican, Democrat, or whatever, at the end of the day, when you're in that hospital, you don't care if it's a Democrat treating you or a Republican. Now, some of you may, but I want whoever's going to be the best.
This does not warrant an invite to the cookout. Because like my granny and them always said, you're not finna get rewarded.
Okay, you know what's funny to me?
what?
I don't know if you know this or not, but 75% of white people don't know a single black person. Did you know that?
That sounds believable.
Yeah, 75% of white people don't even have one black friend. But what the amazing part to me is that somebody like Todd Chrisley, who's damn near old enough to be my daddy, is up here pretending like he didn't know that there was injustice towards black people all this time. Nigga, you had to go to jail to find out that black people is not being treated good.
Right.
I'm with the black dude. Todd Chrisley, stop the cap up out here, okay? Just stop it. Okay, I'm glad that you realize that black people are done wrong.
Yeah.
But my question to you is, what you gonna do about it now since you know your white privilege is so powerful up down there? Did you watch this video?
Yeah.
So Todd is all like, you know what? When there was black guys in there that I had to deal with, I don't know how you was dealing with them, but you was dealing with them.
Come on, cat!
Todd Chrisley had all these black guys he had to deal with down there while he was in prison, y'all. How come it's not coming back on?
Black folks after being pardoned by Trump.
Okay, so
this is a long shot.
while Todd Chrisley was in prison down there, he had to deal with all these black people. And he claimed He listened to all the stories that they were telling, and that the black prisoners in there was getting denied certain programs and stuff. Meanwhile, he would get his programs to go right through, and he knew why, because he was a white man.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Todd. You're now part of regular society, okay? To realize the injustices that are being done to black people every single day. Yeah. Bye. Like I said, my question is, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Now that you know. Now if he's now what if Todd cracked my face and turned around and saw the whole foundation down? That would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And he decided, I'm gonna champion for the black man that's down there to the prison house and get all of them out. Cause they treated me so good while I was in jail up down there. Candy. Oh,
I'm going to walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because you're going to see him call me arrogant.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Did y'all hear Jamie Foxx is up down here in the news, y'all?
Mm.
Oh, goodness. Let me see. Is there a video to this? No.
No.
Okay, so, y'all, Jamie Foxx said that Diddy was the one who tried to M him when he was in the hospital at that time. When he had that stroke and everything and he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
They saying that it was Diddy that did it to him. Now, you know when he had that special called Just About Right. What was the name of that special? He had a special where everybody was like, what is Jamie Foxx talking about? Like, it was like, I don't know, was it good? I don't know. I didn't see the special. Did you see it? So anyway, apparently in this special that Jamie Foxx did as a comedian, he's supposed to be doing all this innuendo talk where you're supposed to read between the lines to know that Diddy's the one that did this to him.
Oh.
So he made a whole show that left you going, what? Wait, huh? Unless you knew what the clues was that he was trying to tell you, see?
Right.
Child, says, Jamie Foxx has one question for Sean Diddy Combs trial. Why you so nasty, Diddy? This comes from Billboard magazine. It says Jamie Foxx is not pulling punches when it comes to his thoughts on Sean Diddy Combs' New York sex trafficking and racketeering trial. During a recent appearance at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles, the actor-singer lashed out at the disgraced former music mogul who once honored at Diddy's 2008 Hollywood Walk of Fame induction ceremony. Diddy is foozing crazy, huh? Fox said in the footage shown by Urban Hollywood. I don't know if he's going to jail, but if he's a nasty MFer, am I right? Especially for us white people, like, it's cool, but for black people, it's like, he was our hero. All that goddamn baby oil, boy, why are you so nasty, Diddy? When officers raided Combs' home in Los Angeles and Miami last March, prosecutors said they found drugs as well as more than 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil. Child, they said that this is allegedly, okay? Mm-hmm. They said that Diddy had forced Jamie Foxx to come to a freak off. Mm-hmm. And Diddy said that Diddy wanted Jamie Foxx to do Cassie. And he refused to do it. Yeah. He was like, no, I don't want it. And he said that Cassie was begging him, please, Jamie, come on, just do it. Because it's not going to end good. And then apparently Diddy went and deleted Jamie Foxx's grandparents or grandma. Oh. Child, that's what the streets are saying. Okay. Now, they said that up down there to the courthouse, but I didn't remember hearing that down there to the courthouse. But that's what they said happened in the courthouse.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Perfect. That's allegedly, y'all. And then they said that that Jamie Foxx said that Diddy caught him in an alleyway one time after an event, and Diddy came towards him in a hall, like in a parking garage or something like that, and that Diddy's entourage trapped Jamie Foxx and made him swallow a pill, and that's when he fell out and woke up in the hospital. Now that's what the streets are saying. Yeah. Child, Diddy, boy, I believe it too. I believe it. Yeah. What is you doing? Oh, Lord. It says, the comments from Fox about the shocking testimony in Combs' trial about the rapper's marathon freak-off sex parties are relevant because in 2023, rumors circulated that Combs allegedly poisoned Foxx, leading to the actor's hospitalization for what was determined later confirmed to be a stroke. Child, I just told you what the street said. Mm-hmm. Now the journalistic community is saying it too.
Yep.
Child, I be knowing stuff, y'all. I be knowing stuff.
Yeah.
It says, except for that T.I. and Tiny story. But anyway. It says, Foxx opened up about the rumors surrounding his mystery illness last month in a chat with The Hollywood Reporter, shooting down allegations that Diddy tried to have him killed via poisoning. He said, I'm in perfect fucking shape. I saw things like that. Puffy tried to kill me. No, Puffy didn't try to kill me when he said I was a clone. See, this comes from the show I was telling you about. Mm-hmm. And then he goes, that made me flip, Foxx said. I'm sitting in the hospital bed like, this bitch ass motherfucker really trying to clone me. Diddy, you ain't nothing good. Mm-mm. Diddy's a terrible man, mommy. You hear what he's doing to people? Child. My mom sitting over there, Papa hugging on. She like, I know. I've been hearing this shit all week on the TV. Since Foxx also addressed the allegations in what had happened was his Netflix special in December, what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
In which he said, the internet said Puffy was trying to kill me, and that the internet was saying that you know what you're thinking, Diddy. Hell no, I left them parties early. I was out by 9. Something doesn't look right. It looks slippery in there. The Combs trial is in its 4th week. Diddy, you know what? You're a terrible person. Now, you know what's funny about this whole Diddy stuff? A lot of this stuff that he's doing is not charges, but this is. This is attempted murder.
Yeah.
What he did to Jamie Foxx. If Jamie Foxx come out and actually say that that's what happened. That's attempted murder. Yeah. And then Kim Porter died mysteriously. Everybody that used to work at Bad Boy Records is dead. Not Bad Boy. What was the first label he worked at? Kim Porter's dead. Albert Shaw almost died. Biggie's dead. Mm-hmm. Diddy must be the luckiest motherfucker on earth if everybody around him is dead and dying except him.
Right.
I mean, y'all make it clear. Everybody around his fool is dead.
Yeah.
Except him. Isn't that strange? Don't you think that's strange?
Yeah.
Bye, Diddy. Again. And Diddy, yes. Bye. Bye. Get up off my screen. All the 3 of y'all. Get off my screen. Oh, Lord, y'all. Oh, Lord. DDG is in the news again.
I forgot. I was going to take that one out.
Why?
Because I saw the full thing about it. Uh-huh. It was, he went to this convention, the streamer convention. Okay. And while on his way there, he was telling everybody in the live stream, like, hey, I know y'all like to be trolling and trying to clip farming because there's a whole bunch of beginner streamers in there, too. Uh-huh. So he was like, just don't try to do too much and clip farm. Clip farm is basically like trying to get views off of a crazy or embarrassing clip.
Well, that's what we do up down here, DDG. That's what we do. We do clip garbage, whatever you said it's called. Why is my mic so low and yours is so high? Say something else.
What's up? What's up?
And then look at me. When I say what's up, it doesn't go to the green section. Y'all don't be touching my stuff. I didn't say you. Somebody's touching my stuff. Okay, y'all, listen. Because when I talk on here, I used to jump into the red section and all kinds of stuff. Now I can't even get into. Y'all let me know how it sound up down there on the other side. Bye. Okay, well then bye, DDG. Bye. Just get on out of here. Oh, Lord. Kash Patel, child, he done cashed his way right on up out of office. Mm-hmm. Kash Patel, I knew that man wasn't going to last when they put him up down there. I was like, y'all know that they don't want no Indian people up down here. This was a move because Nikki Haley felt bad, right? Because Nikki Haley ran for president. They didn't want no Indian woman up down there. Kamala Harris tried to deny her Indian side so she can get in and slide in as a black woman, even though she is black.
Yeah.
Don't start. And Kash Patel, Donald Trump just let him slide in. to appease Indian folks with the idea that he was going to get rid of him quickly. Okay. Look, I got one in there, y'all. He in here. 3 months later. Bye.
Come on, cat.
Y'all, it says right here, Army Secretary Driscoll has replaced Kash Patel as acting head of the ATF, Associated Press says. It says the FBI Director Kash Patel has been removed from his acting chief of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosive and replaced with the Army Secretary. Three people familiar with the matter said on Wednesday. Now, this does make more sense for the Army Secretary to be in charge of the ATF, not this fool who we don't know where he came from.
Yeah.
Okay, finally Donald Trump is doing something halfway right by putting somebody who actually know what they doing up down there to one of these positions. Because remember I told you I could have been the Secretary of Education.
Yeah.
I just put on my wig and my pearl earrings and going down there. I need to see President Trump. And I sit down and have dinner with him. Next thing you know, Donald Trump be on TV. I'm putting Miss Leach in. And I be sitting down there popping my damn gum. Child, anybody can be up down here. It says so. It was not immediately clear why Patel was replaced by Army Secretary Daniel Driscoll to lead the Justice Department agency that's responsible for enforcing the nation's gun laws. One person familiar with the matter who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss the personal move said Patel was removed at the end of February just after days he was sworn in.
Oh, Lord.
So he been gone because it's already June.
Yeah.
So when they took his little position from what he do, just go sit in the corner and hide.
Oh, he was the acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acting cheap. Everybody's acting up down there. They're all acting. Okay? Even RFK is about their acting too. They all acting. Ain't none of the people qualified. Charlie says, but that was never publicly announced, just like I just said. Mm-hmm. Patel on Wednesday afternoon, now she want to come out the closet. Now, look, y'all done pushed me down far enough. I want to come out and tell y'all the reason why they did me like this up down here. On Wednesday afternoon, remained on the agency's website, and was identified as long acting director in an April 7th press release. So they left his ass up on the website and everything to trick everybody. Why? Oh, God. Something must be going on with this Driscoll guy.
Yeah, I got a video about him. But the first video is with this story, but it was in more detail. And then the second video is about the Driscoll guy. Like some information about his background.
Okay, well, guess what? I ain't got to do all this reading up down here. Let's just go straight to the videos. Y'all want to see something about Kash Patel? Watch this.
In an unexpected development, Army Secretary Daniel Driscoll has been appointed as the acting director of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, replacing FBI Director Kash Patel. This change comes mere days after Patel was sworn in. The reasons behind Patel's sudden removal remain unclear. Adding to the confusion, he was still listed as acting director on the ATF website hours after the announcement. Driscoll, who lacks federal law enforcement experience, will juggle his responsibilities as Army Secretary while leading the ATF. This dual role has raised eyebrows about blending military and law enforcement functions. The Justice Department is also exploring merging the ATF with the Drug Enforcement Administration to cut costs. Despite the abrupt leadership shift, sources indicate Patel is performing well at the FBI.
I guess y'all heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Kash Patel, child. And you know what? In India, I don't know about in India, but in America, if you Indian, right?
Yeah.
And you come over here, the last name that's supposed to be sickening that everybody respects you by is if your last name is Patel. Because they all have that name, Patel.
Yeah.
Ain't that right? All the Indian folks, if they think they supposed to be somebody, they just make their last name Patel. I don't even think it's legal or nothing like that. They just do it. What's wrong with my microphone?
What?
Y'all, I'm frustrated. I'm going to do some test shows after this is over so we can see what's going on up down here. Okay, so y'all, I think y'all supposed to watch this next, it's still pertaining to the story, right?
Yeah.
Y'all watch this.
It is official. We have a new Secretary of the Army, Dan Driscoll. Here's a little background on Daniel Driscoll. the newly confirmed Secretary of the Army, having been approved by the U.S. Senate with a 66 to 28 vote. He's 38 years old. We have a 38-year-old Secretary of the Army. And I'm sure you're wondering, how did someone so young rise to such a prestigious position? Well, let's see. Driscoll served in the Army from 2007 to 2011. 4 years of service. As a Cavalry Scout platoon leader. So at his highest rank, he was a first lieutenant. With the 10th Mountain Division, he was deployed in Iraq in 2009 and earned Ranger Tab and a CAB, Combat Action Badge. Following his military service, he utilized a post-9/11 GI Bill to attend Yale Law School, where he was classmates with J.D. Vance. That's why.
I guess it was educational, whatever co-executive. I'm bored. I'm ready to be done with this all.
I'm gonna walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because you're gonna see him call me arrogant and like you
Bye,
drunk.
y'all. Lord, bye, Kash Patel and all y'all who live down there that don't know, none of y'all know what y'all doing. Lord, let me see. What's going on next up down here? Uh-oh, y'all. Patti Lupone is in trouble, y'all. Okay, so, Judah, you two young to know who this lady is. But she's a loudmouth white girl, and she's from Broadway. She does all the big Broadway plays. She's won, like, countless Tony Awards and stuff like that. Like, she's a big deal.
Okay.
But the part of her problem is she has a big mouth to go with that big personality that she got. And she always feels like she can say whatever the hell she want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And people love her for that.
Yeah.
You know, she's like a Todd Chrisley kind of like a personality, you know,
Okay.
like that. Always got something to say.
Yeah.
And try to be funny at the same time. You know, she's like that. Like Kathy Griffin or, you know, one of them type of people, you know, that always think they know what they talking about and shit. Child, they done got her ass this time, y'all. It says Patti Lupone apologizes finally for controversial comments about Kecia Lewis. Now, Kecia Lewis, she's also like a 7-time winning Tony winner.
Mm-hmm. Okay?
It says Patti Lupone has apologized for a comment she made about Audra McDonald and Hell's Kitchen star Kecia Lewis in a recent New Yorker interview. For as long as I've worked in theater, I've spoken my mind and never apologized. Lupone wrote in an Instagram post on Saturday, that is changing today. I am deeply sorry for the words I used during the New Yorker interview, particularly about Kecia Lewis, which were demeaning and disrespectful. I regret my flippant and emotional response during this interview, which was inappropriate, and I'm devastated about my behavior has offended others and has run the counter of what we hold dear in this community. Child, AI wrote this. This is cat. She ain't apologizing for shit. She just mad because they all... Listen. It says, I hope to have the chance to speak to Audra and Kecia personally to offer my sincere apologies. Well, if you wanted to make sincere apologies, girl, you didn't have to jump online and do that. I'm quite sure you have both of their phone number. Because the Broadway community is a small community, right? They all work on these plays on Broadway. They all know who each other is.
Yeah.
When they go out for roles, they all know who's going out for role, and they call each other on the phone and gossip about who's going to get what, and how I broke my foot this morning at practice, and, you know, I'm working on my voice, girl. I don't know if I'm going to let the backup voice person sing my song today because she might take over the whole show with all kinds of mess. Okay? So they all know each other. Yeah. I'm quite sure. She could have just picked up the phone and called Kecia and said, girl, I'm sorry. But no, you want to make it more of a spectacle by getting on Instagram. You pull the eyes back to you again. Yeah. Patti Lupone, I know what you're doing up there. You ain't slick. Okay? She want all the eyes on her at all costs. Normally, I don't apologize. Girl, stand on it then. Stand on bit. Oh.
We beat these hoes, y'all, on the other side.
girl, if you know you don't apologize, then stand on business.
Right.
But see, they wrote this big open letter, and they let everybody sign the letter that they wrote, all the actors and stuff from Broadway, and turned it into the Tonys. See? And it was like, she's going too far. Like, she's creating a bad environment for us.
Yeah.
So this is why she came out and apologized. Because in that letter, they asked the Tonys to disinvite her from the Tony Awards. And that's this Sunday, I think, on TV. And it's being hosted by Cynthia Erivo. So it says the theater icon caustic remarks in which she called Lewis a bitch and stated that there were a few between her and McDonald that have rocked the Broadway community with more than 500 performers and artists, calling on Tony Awards in an open letter to disinvite Lupone, in which the New Yorker piece, in which was published May 26, Lupone addressed the issue that arose last fall when she was aspiring on Broadway, the romantic, a booth theater. I don't want to read no more of this, child. The lady is in trouble. The community got together and said, girl, stop it.
Right.
And so she finally said, okay. She wrote her little Instagram thing. And I bet you as soon as she said it, she said, bitch.
Come on, cat.
You know, because that's Patti Lupone.
Yeah.
That's what she would do. You know what I'm saying? Bye, Patti Lupone. Everybody still love you, but you still crazy as hell. Bye. She's a trip. You look her up. Her interviews are always really good and fun and all that kind of stuff like that.
Okay.
All right. So, what's going on with these Chinese folks? I don't care.
You don't?
No. Bye. Auto slam. Okay. 2 Chinese nationals were charged with smuggling a potential bioweapon fungus into the U.S. Auto slam again. Now, why do you want me to not slam this?
I mean, you can slam it.
Okay, well, bye.
I was just surprised you didn't want to read it.
No, listen, I don't care about Chinese people, okay? And I don't mean it like that. I know what y'all rush to call people racist and all kinds of stuff like that. When I said I don't care about Chinese people, I mean like, listen, they got caught, that's it. That's all I need to know. They got caught, whatever they was trying to do, they can get away with it. This time. Ain't no telling how many times they tried it before, though.
They tried it multiple.
They did? Child. Well, I hope it don't take hold, because Donald Trump done disbanded all of the protections for us up down here. Lord, let me see. Y'all, guess what?
Oh, there was a video to that. So.
Oh, well, then I'll show y'all the video to it. I'm just not reading none of this, because first of all, co-executive gave me a piece of paper that is totally faded, and no, I can't see y'all. And then look at this. That's part of the reason why I said I'm not reading. Child, listen, bye. It's ink over there. Why you always just put it in?
I don't know how to change the ink on that from there.
All you gotta do is take the old one out and put the new one in. It's not rocket science. Like, you don't have to have special instructions to do it or nothing. It don't come with a manual, but you gotta look and be like, okay, first open the tray. I mean, if you need to read that, first open the tray. Second, pick up the old one. Throw that in the trash. Take the new one, take it out the plastic bag. Take that little green part off the bottom. Now put it back where the other one was at. Now close the drawer back. You need instructions for that?
Soldier girl out in there hoe. Watch her crank there, watch her roll. While me crank that soldier girl, that Superman, that hoe, now what he do?
Oh my goodness, y'all. Co-executive producer gonna beat me up one day, y'all. Oh Lord. Alright, so here's the video to the Chinese folks, y'all. Watch this.
Warning Americans that our food supply may be the target of attacks from China. Here's a photo of the fungus found at the Detroit airport last year. It was found in 4 plastic baggies. It was stashed into wads of tissue paper. And authorities say that the toxins cause, quote, vomiting, liver damage, and reproductive defects in both humans and livestock. What were they doing with this? Why were they trying to bring this into our country? Now, according to a U.S. Attorney's Office in Michigan, the 34-year-old Chinese researcher who works at the University of Michigan intentionally hid the samples in his backpack because he knew that the restrictions on importing them existed. Professor claims he had hoped to do further research on the fungus at his University of Michigan lab. FBI Director Kash Patel says, quote, "This case is sobering. It's a reminder that the Chinese Communist Party continues to deploy operatives and researchers to infiltrate our institutions and target our food supply, an act that could cripple our economy and endanger American lives. Smuggling a known agro-terrorism agent into the U.S. is not just a violation of law, it's a direct threat to national security." Now, the details here are, I have the complaint here. Carrier Bond pulled out some really interesting details, Emily. So listen to this. Juan is the one, was the boyfriend and girlfriend. So Juan's the woman. The FBI has evidence that she had done this before. She had worked with someone else to smuggle in the same pathogen. She gave the other person detailed instructions on how to smuggle it in a book and said there are usually no problems. Rest assured, I have mailed these before.
Child, so I guess I heard that. Y'all, we won't be playing Fox News up over here, okay? Don't get used to that, okay? Co-executive producers does not realize that is the MAGA station where everything is an emergency over there. If you watch Fox News one day, every 5 minutes they have the thing come across the screen. Boom! Emergency! Y'all, look at this! And it'd be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Every few minutes, they have that.
Come on, cat!
I promise. Every few minutes, that big thing comes across the screen. Alert! Look, watch this. Every few minutes, y'all. Guess what, y'all? We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
And we're back. And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Men's Gossip. Y'all, this show is so analog right now. Like, we need some more futuristic shit up over here, because I should have an animation for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I should have an animation for all of this stuff. Like, I shouldn't have to go do this. This should be something that pop up on the screen that shows Shannon Sharp being sassy or something like that. You know, like that.
Yeah.
Some guys, basketball guys doing zesty moves, you know, for Men's Gossip to come on. Oh, Lord, y'all. Y'all, this girl right here is amazing, okay? So she was going to one school. I think it was Stanford. And then she was playing good softball over there. And then she wanted to go to another school. And she has one of those NIL things, you know, where the students can make money now.
Yeah.
She got like over $1 million something for that. Then she came and transferred over here to Texas Tech. Now she's playing for Texas Tech. And they are in the championship. Come on now. The little boy, yes, is real loud. Okay. It says right here, NIJAREE CANADY makes history as first $1 million college softball player. Come on, sister. It says when NIJAREE CANADY stepped away from Stanford University last summer, she didn't just transfer schools. She changed the game. She re-signed with USA Softball National Player of the Year, known for her leading Stanford back-to-back Women's College Ball World Series appearances. Johnson, she done already been to the College World Championships twice and was like, bump y'all. Somebody else has offered me a bigger coin. Bye.
Yep.
And you know what? They didn't used to be able to do that back in the day. The coaches and the administration and all that would make black people feel like slaves because they couldn't make no money or nothing like that. The NCAA made all, just imagine, the NCAA is bigger than the NBA and the NFL. Bigger.
Yeah.
Where's the money?
You're right.
Where's the money? It's just as expensive to go to an NCAA game as it is to go to an NFL game, if not more expensive.
Yeah.
And that's not even cap. So now the kids are getting the money and saying F you to all the schools and just going to school wherever they want to.
Right.
taking the power away from the white people at the top, and they mad about it. Yeah, it says when NIJAREE stepped away. Oh, I already read that part. She's now down here at Texas Tech, but she truly shocked the foundation of college athletics with a historic NIL deal that followed her for CANADY, one set to the tune of $1.05 million. That number wasn't just a contract; it was a declaration, child. It says the deal offered by Texas Tech Matador Club made CANADY the first $1 million athlete in the college softball history. It included a symbolic nod to her jersey. $1 million for her name, $50,000 for living expenses. Child, she ain't even got to pay to live. And $24 to represent the number she wears on her back, child. In a sport where women can have long been overlooked, CANADY became a lightning rod for change. They lost last night. And she got on the TV and said she was sorry. And she apologized to the team and said it was her fault. And she said, I'm sorry. We're going to win tomorrow. But they in the championships.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what happened with them. Oh, she has another page, y'all. It says the pitch work. If you okay, I've read enough. Bye, girl. We love you. Bye. You know, I get frustrated when I have to start reading too much. You know that.
Yeah.
I can only take a good maybe 3/4 of a page in big type. Not little type, big type. So I don't have to be struggling up down here, y'all. Y'all, why is Offset up down here in this news today, y'all? What he done did now? I think he just bought Cardi B some. I saw Cardi B on TikTok yesterday, I think, screaming and yelling because somebody bought her a Chanel bag and some roses all over the place. I don't know what's going on, but let's see what's happening now, y'all. It says Offset African girlfriend uses witchcraft on Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. Auto slam! So Cardi B go with Stephon Diggs now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she might be using, she don't have to be African to be using witchcraft.
Right.
Y'all always trying to slam black people sideways and shit like that. Bye. And that came from Media Takeout.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about Media Takeout.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Oh, Lord, y'all. The girls are fighting up down here, y'all. The girls are fighting.
Talent. And
I forgot there was a video to that. My bad.
talent, and she's originally from Topeka, Kansas, where she was a standout in softball and basketball. Her dad, Bruce, was also a college athlete where he played football.
You don't have to play the video.
Y'all co-executive producers don't want me to succeed no more.
Talent, and she's originally...
Wait. Oh, good. Oh, wait, y'all. Oh, Lord, Lord, to the Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord have mercy. Could you imagine waking up to this? Child, guess what? Somebody else on I think on Fox News or CBS News this morning used this same picture when they was talking about it. I was like, ooh, the shade. Y'all, the girls are fighting up there. Hey, y'all, the girls are fighting. Elon Musk and Donald Trump is getting into it.
Yeah.
Child, Elon Musk said, child, if y'all senators vote for this bill, I'm going to have y'all voted out. Child, Lord, see y'all to let the monster in our community and y'all can't kick him out.
Right.
Elon Musk, please go back to South Africa, honey, and take your African-American ass back over to your country. He's the African-American.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Lord. Child, oh goodness, I want to get into more into this in detail another day because, child, it's too much. All of these go together, right? See, I don't feel like reading all that right now.
There's a video to it, so you don't have to read it.
Oh, good. There's a video to it, so I don't have to read it. Y'all, watch this.
After leaving the...
Oh, wait. Let me get Donaleisha Trumpisha out the way. Hold on.
Trumpisha.
Donaleisha Trumpisha. Child, and guess what? Elon Musk is all mad. He got egg on his face and everything. He think he running the government. He think he does all of this stuff, child. This is letting you know you don't do nothing up down here. Y'all, watch this.
Days after leaving the Trump administration, Elon Musk ripping into the bill at the heart of President Trump's agenda. I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore, Musk posted on X. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. It comes just hours after Trump declared the bill a big winner. But Musk now insisting the bill will massively increase the already gigantic budget deficit, to $2.5 trillion and burden American citizens with crushingly unsustainable debt.
Look, the president already knows where Elon Musk stood on this bill. It doesn't change the president's opinion. This is one big, beautiful bill, and he's sticking to it.
Musk, the world's richest man, now threatening Republican lawmakers who backed the bill, saying shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it. Adding in November next year, we fire all politicians who betrayed the American people.
It's very disappointing. With all due respect, my friend Elon is terribly wrong about the one big beautiful bill.
The president eager to get the bill across the finish line as we see prices rise amid the trade war he launched. At Walmart, the nation's largest retailer, the cost of some toys way up. A baby born doll that cost $34.97 in March now costs $49.97, up roughly 43%. Last month, an Etch-a-Sketch cost $14.97. Now it's $24.99, a nearly 67% increase. Walmart's CEO had sparked Trump's anger by warning the president's tariffs would lead to higher prices. Today, Walmart telling us the new price hikes are influenced by a variety of factors.
Child, that was a perfect clip because that's the same clip I seen earlier.
It was?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Y'all, oh Lord. Y'all done let the monster in the house and now the donkey, and y'all done let the donkey in the house and now the donkey is running around tearing up everything in the damn house.
Yeah.
Not the donkey. What animal you let in the house and they just start tearing up everything? What do you call deers? If a deer come in your house and you got a whole bunch of expensive shit in your house, say bye to all that shit because the deer gonna be jumping around, tearing up the house. And that's what Elon Musk is. A giant baby with a whole bunch of money and sitting there going, wah, 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 wah. And guess what? We already knew that Trump's budget was going to drop us into trillions of dollars of debt. We knew that a long time ago.
Yeah.
We covered that.
Yeah, we did.
So we already know what's happening. Everybody knows what's happening, child. Bye. I can't wait to see you have the picture of this moped lady up down here. Let's see. Woo!
Come on, cat.
Karine Jean-Pierre, child. She got a new book out. You know, every time these people leave office, they got to drop a book.
Yeah.
So they can start getting paid, child. Karine Jean-Pierre, she's no longer a Democrat. She says she's now an independent.
Yeah.
It says, this comes from The Hill. It says, former White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, who worked for 2 Democratic presidents and had one of the most public force-facing roles in the Biden administration, is urging Americans to embrace life as an independent. Child, Elon Musk got to you too. Elon Musk got to you too. So what you gonna do? See, you know why she's saying this? Because you know, she's a carpet muncher, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? She can eat all the carpet she wants. Can we get a Nikki laugh on that? I mean, that's funny shit. And you know, a lot of times successful carpet munching people and gay people, they be wanting to be independent.
Yeah.
They don't have kids. You know what? I'm really tired of this story. I'm tired of this right now. Is there a video to this?
No.
No. Okay, y'all. So she got this book out. She's 50 years old. Okay. Bye, Jean-Claude Pierre, whatever your name is. I'm tired. I haven't even had a cocktail today, y'all, or nothing. I just feel like I'm ready to go to bed.
Come on, cat.
No, I'm for real. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Lord. Oh, goodness. We don't talk about this shit. What time is it? Oh, we have been on for an hour already. The show is about to need to be over. It says, YK Osiris reveals what he did with Diddy in Jamaica, child. He said that Diddy ate his cakes. That's what he said. And now, guess what? You know, when the YK Osiris is in Jamaica, right? There's you can't see nobody but him. But you see somebody's using the camera, to watch YK Osiris while he's in the pool eating fruit and shit, right?
Yeah.
And somebody commented on Instagram when I watched the video that said, I seen that video. When I didn't see no girl and no evidence of a family, I knew this trip was sponsored by a man. Lord. That's what I be saying too. John, why you say it's cat? I don't think it's cat. I think Diddy did it.
Yeah.
And then the next day, because Ray J handed YK Osiris to Diddy. And then Ray J flew down to Jamaica the next day to see if his client was feeling okay, YK Osiris. Y'all know Ray J, listen, I don't put nothing past him. I don't.
You know?
No. Ray J is, listen, you ever looked at Ray J's eyes?
No.
I didn't say look into his eyes like romantically.
I know.
I'm saying that. Have you ever looked at his eyes?
Yeah.
That motherfucker's the devil too. You can look at somebody's eyes and see, because Ray J be looking at people like, say something and I'm going to kill you. Y'all, I think Ray J is running drugs and everything else up there, y'all. He's doing something because he has this thing called the money team or the money group or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, when you name your group ghetto ass names like that, y'all be up to some nefarious shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why Brandy don't be wanting to mess around with Ray J. Brandy be like, I'm staying over here. You be over there with all that love and hip hop mess and all y'all. Because Ray J, I think that he uses those shows like Love and Hip Hop and all that as a money laundering for the shit that he's actually doing in the background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ray J has a lot of power, believe it or not. He does. Ray J is very powerful. Trust me. Child, y'all better at least stop playing with Ray J up down there. When Ray J tell y'all, hey, come here. Don't go to him. Don't go to him. Bye, YK Osiris. I feel so sorry for his career.
Yeah.
Child, they done chewed you up and spit you right on out. He bought a Hyundai or something like that.
He got a Hyundai.
He bought a Hyundai. At least he's smart enough to not to keep on trying to flex for people. Just know your time is up and give up the lifestyle and maybe start opening up some Popeye's chickens or something like that so you can keep your coins going.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't have to be crazy out there in these streets like the rest of these young folks. Right? All right, y'all. I'm ready to end this show. I'm like, I'm about to Condoleezza, y'all. Watch Condoleezza Rice. She had the nerve to come on TV talking about Donald Trump today, y'all. Look at what she had to say.
Of the United States of America is the research university. We made that decision 80 years ago. We don't have a plan B. And so I am a major believer in making sure that we are able to continue the kind of research that produced the stem cell revolution, that produced actually at Stanford the double helix, that produced the heart transplant. We just have to make sure, especially at a time when we are being challenged by China along the technological front.
But you also agree that to get a message to these universities, funding is basically the only way that gets their attention?
I don't know. I just want to make sure that when we come out of all of this, that scientific funding is intact, because, Brian, we will pay a price if we don't have scientific funding to do the things that have led to this magnificent nation that we have.
With our university system.
It's just where we chose to put fundamental research 80 years ago, and we actually don't have a plan B.
Madam Secretary,
now y'all know what? Condoleezza Rice know this book backwards and forwards. Okay? Because that woman right there, child, she's a very powerful woman, child. Do you know who she is?
No.
Condoleezza Rice, she was Secretary of State, I believe, and she was the head of the foreign ministry. She speaks Russian. And I'm surprised she got on here talking about anti-Semitism instead of talking about what's going on between Putin and freaking Donald Trump.
Right.
Child. And y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slam. This show seems like it's kind of boring today. A little bit?
A little bit.
Y'all, Jamie Foxx, child. I want to see him down there to the stand-up, down there to that trial. DDG, nobody cares. Army Secretary Driscoll and Kash Patel, nobody care about y'all either. Patti Lupone, you know you needed to apologize, even though you still cussing at their ass up under your breath right now. We know that. All right, 2 Chinese people, whatever y'all was doing up down there, I don't even know. I have to watch the show back to see what they was doing because I don't even know. NIJAREE, CANADY, girl, do your damn thing up down there to that school and make those coins and let them eat it. Offset, we don't care about you and your African girlfriend doing witchcraft. We don't care. Karine Jean-Pierre, girl, why are you turning on us like that? Why are you turning? And you have the audacity to be black, talking about you need to be an independent. Now, I've been accused of being an independent before. And I don't mind being called an independent, but in this administration that we have going on right now, you don't have time to be being no freaking independent. You need to be on one side, not riding the fence or riding scissors or whatever you do up down there.
Oh, come on, cat!
And YK Osiris support thing, they just chewed you up and spit you out. Child Drake was out there pimping you out and every damn thing. I feel sorry for you. Bye. Co-executive producer, how can people get in contact with you?
On Instagram at Judas Photography, JUDAHS Photography.
And y'all know what? Y'all know I love y'all so much. Until next time, I'll be sitting out here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you.